So people have been asking me to make more videos about myself and um, what ideas I have behind things. And somebody asked me about where my aesthetics came from. And I have the usual answers of things like David Bowie and rock stars like that growing up. But one of my main influences for the way I look and the aesthetics that I have, even with my dolls and my artwork and just general things that I like, is my Mama Vi, which was my mother's mother. She always had really weird stuff in her house. She collected dolls and strange things, taxidermy. She collected troll dolls, which I was terribly frightened of as a child for some reason. I have no idea why. Out of all the scary things she had in her house, she had a taxidermied stingray, which had on the box that it was a devil fish, which I thought was a real devil, being as I went to Christian school as a kid, and that scared the hell out of me, of course. But Mama Vi was a huge influence on a lot of my fashion, and she would do things like wear slip dresses around the house, so I always thought that they were just really cool dresses. And she had a huge shoe collection, which I think is why I'm obsessed with shoes now. And one of the reasons I started shaving my eyebrows off was I showed her a picture of Marlena Dietrich once, and I'm like, oh, her eyebrows are just so great and they're perfect. And my grandma's like, well, you can't get that unless you just shave them off and you draw them back on. So ever since that, I started shaving my eyebrows off and have never grown them back since. I think I was maybe 14 when I started doing that. But my grandma would dress in, I guess, a way that you'd describe as a floozy back then. But I absolutely loved her look. She always wore earrings and always got really dressed up really gaudy to go to church or to go out. And she was a huge influence on my aesthetic, and she never gave me any flack for being weird. Like, my grandma always thought it was cool that I was weird looking and bought me weird looking clothes. And if we went clothes shopping, she encouraged me to get any kind of weird thing that I was looking at or wanted. So that's one of the huge influences on the way that I look. I remember once she even tried to dye her hair green, which didn't look so great on her. It was over her brown hair, so it was real ashy, and my mom made her dye it back to gray, but my grandma really liked the green hair, so Mama Vi was a huge influence on my just general aesthetic for everything. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story, and hopefully I'll be doing more soon in the future. Bye.